Hi, this is Shauna with Marketing You. Um, Today I want to talk with you about what you can blog about, like topics. First of all, I want to let you know that at the end of this blog, I am going to give you a link to a blog I wrote on my website, and it has 100 topics that dentists can write about. So that's going to be a big benefit to you. But first of all, I want to tell you 3 ways that you can easily customize your blog topics. The first way is to think about services and symptoms. Now, I used to say services, symptoms, and cities, but Google has since really upgraded Google Local. Used to be Google Maps, Google Business, it's called by some people. Anyway, the algorithm for local is really great now. So I'm not too focused on cities when we're talking about a blog. We don't have to, when we're writing a blog, we don't have to crunch that city awkwardly into the phrasing anymore. So Google's gotten a little smarter with its algorithm there. What we want to do, though, is get a list of your services that you offer. They should be on your website. Each one should have a separate page if your website is well optimized and original content. But you want to make a list of these services and then make a list of symptoms that go along with those services. So this is going to give you some great keyword fodder. So next, I want you to take that list of services and symptoms and go to a tool like Google AdWords keyword tool or Ubersuggest. I have a few more here. Moz has a keyword explorer. We use SEMrush. Now, that's a paid service that we use for our clients, and it has some really great information on keywords. It also tells us top ranking blogs and pages on a website, so we can go in and upgrade those pages to rank higher. This might be lengthening the content, adding more keywords, secondary keywords, links, changing the readability, that sort of thing. It's really helpful. But I want you to put your services and symptoms into a keyword generator. If you're using a good one, it's going to ask you the location of your office. So just type in one office at a time. You might get the exact same results for all of your offices if they're located in the same state or the same region. That's perfectly fine. So what you're going to get is variations of keywords. For instance, we think about teeth whitening. That's how we usually say it. But in some areas, tooth whitening is a more searched for term. So just those little nuances are going to help when you're writing your blog and trying to get some keywords in there. The next thing you can do is look at magazines. You know what services and symptoms and keyword variations are going to be good for blog topics. Now, just browse some magazines that your consumers, your patients, I guess, would purchase. That might be, might be the AARP magazine if you do a lot of dental implants, or full mouth reconstruction. It might be a teen magazine if you are an orthodontist seeing kids. For professionals and adults interested in cosmetic dentistry, the sky's the limit, from Better Homes and Gardens to women's magazines to men's health magazines to business magazines. So the reason I'm saying this is because you can tell a lot from not only the articles that are in these magazines, like the titles of the articles, but you can tell a lot from the advertisers in the magazines too. So keep in mind that we don't have a ton of print publications anymore. A lot of magazines have gone out of business. So if a magazine is still surviving, it has a smaller readership than it used to probably, and so it's having to charge more for its ads. So these advertisers have money, which means their ads are working, right? So they know the topics that people are going to read, that their audience, your audience, is going to read about, be interested in. So I think magazines are a really good resource to find ideas for spinning your blog. Now, this means, let's just take, for instance, a dental implant service. And so tooth loss might be the symptom. And so we want to look at the AARP magazine, and perhaps we find some articles in there about health and keeping up good health. Well, there are many ways that we can write about good health for the senior community. And as a dentist in your area, you want to be known as a healthcare provider, a dental provider in the area. So your blog might be about 3 or 5 secrets to maintaining a healthy smile and keeping your teeth longer as a senior. So you would take healthy smile and dental implants. You'd put that into Ubersuggest, SEMrush, one of those tools, and you would look through that AARP magazine to get some ideas. Then basically you just want to compose your blog. I want to give you one more tip before I leave. You want to also consider revisiting posts that are ranking really high on your site. So if you've been blogging even on and off for a few years, we want to find out what the top ranking blogs are on your site, which blog topics are visited most. Then you can go back into those blogs. You can freshen them up, add pictures, lengthen the content, maybe add some more keywords, take out some of the old keyword strategies like the stuffing of your city that we had talked about. If you have any new associates or anything like that, if there are new things in your area that relate to the blog, just regionally, places and things like that, go ahead and add that to the blog to freshen it up, republish it as new, and share it on social media. So the 3 things that I'm leaving you with today are services and symptoms, make your list. Then go to a keyword research tool like Ubersuggest, SEMrush, Google AdWords keyword tool, or Moz Keyword Researcher Explorer, I think it's called. And the third thing is look at some magazines for your target market. See what the advertisers are doing in there and emulate some of that in your niche in dentistry. And then the tip was revisit your top ranking posts, freshen them up, and republish them as new. If you need any help with blogging, please give me a call. My team and I would be more than happy to help you with dental blogging for better SEO and for more new patients. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.